We were in Atlanta, Georgia over the weekend. It was a great time. It was a good time. Got to meet some people. Got to hang out with some people I've hung out with before. It was an amazing experience. I really can't say anything other than that. If there's any questions or anything like that, I'll answer them as they come up. It was a relatively inexpensive trip. There was a couple of things that we're going to talk about that just, you know, the bang for your buck. There may or may not be some comparison between TwitchCon and DreamHack. So we're going to kind of play it by ear, okay? So, to start out with, okay, if nobody knows what DreamHack is a gaming convention, just like TwitchCon. It takes place at a couple different places next year. So if you just type in DreamHack next year, and this is their website right here. We have a one in Australia, which that doesn't apply to myself. We do have one in Dallas. It's going to be May 31st to June 2nd. I will definitely be going to that one. We have one in Sweden. And then DreamHack will be in Georgia again, October 4th through the 6th. I like that I disliked that it was so late in the year. To start off with, DreamHack is very much, and I mean very much, community-based, okay? Whereas TwitchCon is promoting Twitch, okay? So TwitchCon is going to be promoting Twitch, as well as their sponsors, you know, the people that help Twitch go round and around. So somebody had said something during the I guess meetup convention. I don't know how you would say it. But somebody had said something that TwitchCon is basically like a over-glorified trade show. And so it got me thinking. I was like, you know what? That actually sounds very correct. You know, when you go to TwitchCon, everybody's there trying to sell you something. It's not really giving back to the creators or anything like that. It's, hey, come over to our booth, try this out, buy it. Come over to this booth, try it out, buy it. Like, there was never any like, oh, you know, just try it out, have fun. That's why they were there. They were there because they paid money to be there, and that's how it went. As far as DreamHack, it was very accommodating for the streamers, like absolutely accommodating. The people that were walking around seemed to be having a great time. Nobody was upset or anything like that. I didn't really see anybody like, you know, frowning. You know, Monster was there giving out monsters. They were giving out merch. Intel gave out some like sweaters, this and that. Here, I'm gonna go over to here so I can kind of go through stuff. All right, so we're gonna do this. All right, so we have like videos and stuff like that. We have videos, pictures and stuff like that, so that way I can kind of sort of explain how everything's going and my experience, okay? So we're just walking in. There's a bunch of people, nothing too fancy. Okay, so the one difference that I noticed, okay? So content creator, all right? That's Chip right there, okay? Now, the one thing that I suggested to him, and the guy that ran the whole entire thing, because TwitchCon is TwitchCon and Twitch is running it. DreamHack is ran by a specific person. His name is Jesse. Amazing guy, absolutely down to earth. We're going to go over that in a little bit, but you know, you go there, you get your content creator. Now, the thing that I noticed is it's just content creator. I don't think y'all can see it, but I have my TwitchCon one back here. The TwitchCon one actually says the name of the creator on it. So I was like, oh man, had it been a little bit more customizable and like had your name on here or something like that, I probably would have preferred that, because that was the only thing is like, in the networking grand scheme of things, unless you had a card or something like that, no one would know your name, right? So that's one thing I need to work on next year, is more networking abilities. Okay. All right. So we walk in. Okay. There's a bunch of different stages. There's the main stage right here. All right, they were having some meet and greets, stuff like that. Always carry a permanent marker. Yeah, that's something. I'm gonna be, like I said, I am gonna be more prepared for this upcoming year. This year has been a trial year for streaming. Okay, so next year, completely different story. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be more awesomer, something like that. Okay, so they had a couple different things on here. We had. They had a prize wheel whenever you got there. This was Friday. They had Tyler One up there. They had T-Pain up there. They were hosting karaoke shows, cosplay. That's all stuff that they did there. That's stuff I didn't see at TwitchCon, because TwitchCon isn't really about the community. TwitchCon is like, oh, look, we got to make money, right? All right, let's see what else we got. I think this was just like a setup that they have. Everything's like interactive. Everything has like a QR code. There's the cosplay corner at one point in the day and everything like that. At one point in the day, there was a bunch of cosplay people over there. This right here, they promote bringing your computer up there to play. So if you wanted to play with your friends, meet up with your friends, you could play on LAN parties. Like, it was all LAN based. Okay, so it was really cool. I was like, all right, that's pretty awesome. Like, that was interesting. So like, this was on Friday. Saturday was completely like there was no spots for anything. Like, it was jam packed. Let's see. They were having competitions there. This is a StarCraft competition. I think it was Astera versus, I can't remember his name. But they were having StarCraft tournaments. Like, I think it was like $500,000 tournament. They were having StarCraft. They were having Call of Duty Mobile. They didn't have that at TwitchCon. TwitchCon was just like TwitchCon, right? Let's see. They were playing some StarCraft too. You know, it's crazy. Like, some of these people. I can't remember what this was. This was probably the LAN area as well. Everybody's getting set up. They're bringing their PCs in and everything like that. It was really cool to see so many people come together, okay? This right here is the computer free play area. So if you wanted to just like try some games out and stuff like that, you come over here to this PC free play area, you sign in, you jump on a computer. These computers were sent there by DreamHack. And so you got to just play on the computer. If you wanted to just try something out, you wanted to play with some friends, hey, you do you. This is the streamer area. Okay, so the streamer area is on the outside of this creator hub. This is where I was streaming from. They give you a PC. You sit down at the PC. Whatever you were playing was on the TV right there. So people were walking by watching me play Phasmophobia as well as Grim. And, you know, like I said, good time. All right, we have the Monster Energy area. They were giving out Monster. I had absolutely way too much Monster during this time. Like, absolutely too much, okay? It was crazy. All right, we had Snapdragon, so you have Call of Duty Mobile. There was a tournament pit. There was laser tag. There was all kinds of stuff to do here. Like, it was cool. These were the PCs that they were running for the stream area. Really, everything was nicely put together. Everything was just so clean, so organized. Let's see what else we got here. This was an interesting area. Okay, it's a free play area, but they also had tournaments. So they also had, like, there's Mario Kart here. There's Super Smash Brothers. You would go to one of these pods, and you would play video games of that video game. So I think right here they were playing Mario Kart right here. So these gentlemen, and I believe there was a couple ladies sitting over here, they were playing Mario Kart. They were coming together playing Mario Kart. I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay. This was upstairs. This on Friday was not really a big deal. But this area right here is meant for fighting games and fighting games only. Okay. So when we went up here on Saturday, They were having a they were literally having a tournament up there. I think it was like $100,000 tournament. They were playing Street Fighter. They were playing Super Smash Brothers. The newest one that's on the Switch. They were playing the old one on the GameCube. You guys can't see it, but like back here, they had old TVs, the ones where you had to plug in like RCA cables and stuff like that to use your old your GameCube or your Wii. It was a really cool area. Let's see. Yeah. This is the inside of the place. I was walking around. We ended up, and when I say we, Time and myself ended up walking around this place. We put in like 12,000 to 15,000 steps in one day. There was a lot of steps, like a gosh awful amount of steps. All right. I think that was just the same thing. Williams Racing was out there. I didn't have time to, but they had their simulations and everything. They had the racing sims. This was the Call of Duty Mobile that they were doing. This was actually a tournament they were doing. So these guys right here are playing on this side. These guys were playing. This was a different team, but they were getting after it. It was pretty cool. I was like, dang, okay. I did not realize that Call of Duty Mobile was so big. This was really cool. So Monster came out there. This was really cool. They were having a good time. Everybody was having a good time. So it was really cool. Like they had this like Monster Energy thing, you know. They were getting people, you know, interactive and everything like that. It was amazing. And then they do have their artist alley. So we have people selling dice. We have I think this was a quick shot little challenge and everything like that. Let's see. We did have our cosplayers around here. We do have some cosplayers. We did have, I think this is Battle Bit. I can't remember what that was right there. Let's see. This was a little area that they were playing StarCraft. They just had like these little areas and stuff like that. People be playing games, whatnot. Let's see. There was if you're like an anime buff and everything like that, they definitely had some really good booths. Let's see, the artist alley. Okay, so these are your small time sellers. They're selling charms, they're selling art, they're selling stickers. They were catering to the small person. I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, you know, we got stickers and everything. I recorded a bunch of stuff. I don't really know what I recorded, so it's kind of just, you know, it is what it is, right? Let's see, we got Intel right here. Intel, they would do PC buildings and everything like that. You could try out some of their new products and everything like that. Let's see. They had some really, really, really nasty PC builds. I mean, nasty PC builds. I was like, oh, I was trying to see if one of these would fit in my carry-on. It's really, I was like, ooh, I'll take one of those. I believe some people started streaming at this point in time, so we have people that are streaming right here. This person was streaming Palia. So in here is actually the content creator hub. This is where we hung out most of the time. So the content creators, we would just hang out in here. We'd go sit in there. They would have snacks for us and everything like that. It was really good. It's really good. Free play area. Oh, this is the VR zone. That's right. They had VR zone. Everybody was trying out VR stuff. It was really cool. This was the creator hub. So in the creator hub, that's really where everything was at. Oh, and by the way, these mother truckers. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad. So we were supposed to submit a picture. Okay. We were supposed to submit a picture of our face, whatever, to them. And that's whenever they would, like, you know, they would approve us and everything. That was legitimately the, like, I took that picture while I was sitting on the couch up doing this whole thing. Like, it's literally when I did it. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just upload a picture or whatever. Well, I walk into this place, and I didn't realize that my picture was going to be that freaking big on this wall. I know. I should have signed it. It would have been... I thought about that after the fact. I was like, damn, I should have signed my face. So we had Tyler 1. He was, like, one of the main events up there. Where is he? He's somewhere around here. There he is. He was playing like League of Legends and stuff like that. Playing League of Legends with people. I was like, oh, we're playing League of Legends. He's like a Call of Duty player, so I don't know. So we do have art. I showed. They have some really good art there. They have some really good art there. We've got some very, you know, some like sassy ladies and stuff like that. Then we have just, there is some people that were hand painting. Like hand airbrushing there. It was really cool. Tasteful art. Okay. This was the outside. We were just kind of hanging out outside right here. I think this was the morning. Yeah, this was the morning that I was going to stream. And the guy, his name is Jesse. He's a really nice guy and everything like that. Okay, so I will tell you this, okay? There was so much going on at DreamHack. All right, so DreamHack. Okay, so we have creators streaming, we have art, we have tournaments, like gaming tournaments, and then they also, which was like really surprised me, they actually were having a regional Magic the Gathering tournament, and they also had card free play, so you could bring your Magic cards and you could play. So all these lovely people right here were sitting down. We're playing Magic the Gathering. I was like, holy crap. Like, and this is... this right here was them sitting down to get into a tournament style or whatever. So, like, there was just people everywhere, okay? They were walking this way. They were walking that way. They're looking for their tables. And then everybody decided... And, like, once everybody found their table, it was quiet. Everybody's sitting down. Everybody is where they needed to be. I was like, oh, that's cool. Magic the Gathering. All right, all right. And, I mean, so they already sat down, and look. Ain't not a, like, now you can walk through this place. And this was the regional championship. Like, this was an actual tournament, like money. I was like, oh, okay. Let's see. We got Time Tell right there. We met the fantastic Time Tell. Let me go ahead and just kind of, we're going to wrap this up. All right, so was it worth the money? Okay, was it worth the money? Absolutely. Okay, if you just sign up as a content creator and everything like that, you're there. You're there. You don't have to, I didn't pay to be at DreamHack. I paid to get to DreamHack and stay around the area, but I didn't pay to go to DreamHack. So I saved some money there. I'm content creator for DreamHack there. I was like, okay, this is awesome. All right, number 2. Okay, plan way ahead. All right, way ahead. All right. If you can, try to find somebody that like lives in the area or whatever. All right, we're gonna go back here real quick. All right. Okay. DreamHack 2024 in Dallas. Okay. We're gonna meet up. Okay. We're gonna do. It's at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center in Dallas. Okay. So we're gonna do this 2024. So you sign up as a content creator. Okay. It gets you in there. You get to hang out, and they do +1 as well. So let's just say that like I could take anybody that I would want to take. It would cover the cost of them getting in there and everything like that, as well as they get to hang out in the Creator Hub. Creator Hub was absolutely amazing. They had couches, they had computers in there that you could sit there and hang out, play games, whatever. There was a couple different. There was I have to look them up, but they were a anime merchandise. It's called Atsuko. They were giving out free merchandise. They were like, "Hey, check us out." Blah blah blah. It's like, okay, that's cool. Like, all right. Plan ahead. That's for everything. If you plan to go anywhere, plan super ahead. I've learned that this year that waiting to the last second is not the best idea. Okay. If you know where something's going to be, so like let's just say this right here, the next DreamHack, May 31st to June 2nd, I'm probably going to go ahead and get something booked. That way it's like the super cheapest because they don't know that something's there. Okay? Once the hotels realize that something's going to be in town, they're going to hike up the price and you're not going to sit there. Okay? Okay. So, plan ahead, definitely worth the money, okay? And I'll be honest with you, okay? I went to both, okay? I went to TwitchCon, I went to DreamHack, and I really, really, really prefer DreamHack, okay? The reason why is because they're catering to the streamers, okay? They're giving you a place to stream, they're giving you a place to hang out, a place to sit, a place to just chillax, okay? Like, they want you to come together, they want you to, they want you to conversate. They also do offer seminars. So there was one about like growing your audience on TikTok. There was one about managing your time on stream. There was one about creating, tasteful content. And there was just like a list of stuff. Like they were like 30 minutes. I was like, oh, this is cool. One of the big things that I noticed, okay? I wish more places had stuff like this, okay? I'm not preaching to the choir. I know I'm not, okay? The one thing that I wish more places had is they literally had a chillax room, okay? What does that mean? There was a room that was like it was a room that was very dark. They had very low lit light. They had coloring books. They had building blocks. They had like you just go in there and it was quiet, like absolutely like. So if you're one of those one of those people that get overstimulated and everything like that, you go over there, you hang out in that room, and you just calm down. You come back to where you need to be, and then you just carry on your way. So we went in there for a little bit. Time, Grim, a couple other people. We just went and hung out in there. I was sitting there. Yeah, sensory overload. It is. It is. And like there was a lot of people that you could tell that were getting very like up on the scale of like the sensory overload. And so like there was people like going in there and they would just sit on the bean bags in there. They would be like just kind of sprawled out. They're just taking their time. I'm like, dude, that's perfect. Like, why doesn't TwitchCon have a place to just decompress? So I thought that was a very, very like that in my book was like, oh, myself, I'm good. I don't get sensory overload. I'm good. I can be around people all day. No big deal. I'd like to sit down every once in a while. Okay. But as far as the other people that were there, like, that's amazing. A big shout out to Jesse. Okay. Jesse is the one that was really putting everything on. Let me see if I can find him real quick. I know he somewhat streams, kind of, sort of. Let me see if I can find him. Where is he at? Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let's go back right here. Okay, this is Jesse right here. Okay. Jesse is absolutely amazing. Okay. He's a Twitch partner. He's an influencer community manager at DreamHack. Absolutely amazing. Let's see if it goes to the Twitch. Does it go to his Twitch? It does. We're going to make sure we follow him too. We're going to follow him. But he plays Monster Hunter, Pokemon, stuff like that. He's not really streaming too much anymore. That's kind of not his thing with him doing DreamHack and everything like that. You know, he's completely overloaded with that. But this guy was absolutely amazing. Number one, okay? He would check up on everybody. It didn't matter who you were, but if you were hanging out in the content area and you'd see him outside, he started remembering faces and everything like that. We'd be sitting there and he's like, hey, what's up, Chip? What's up, Grim? Y'all good? What's up, Time? Are y'all good? Do y'all need anything? Blah, blah, blah. We were like, no, we're good. We promise we're good. Oh, okay. We'd bump into him again and everything like that, you know. Let's see. His name is just Bear. Okay. Bear on Twitch. Yeah. He's been around for, I think, a while, so there we go. So, a couple other things about this fantastic person. There's a hair right there. He took care of us. He said, hey, you know, let me know if y'all need anything. I want to work with him in the future. Like, I hope everything pans out for, like, Dallas and everything like that. You know, he said he was going to work on, like, you know, maybe some, like, VIP stuff, whatever. Not gambling on anything. But as well as is, like, the one thing that got me is Grim and I got there early. The thing opened at 10. The whole expose opened at 10. So to start streaming at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, to get there, we would have to get there early, and so he let us in. And so Grim and I were like super early for the thing, and he's like, hey guys, would y'all like some coffee? I was like, yeah. So we thought that we were going to go into the creator hub and he was going to make some coffee or whatever. No, he like walked over to the coffee place, ordered some coffees and everything like that. He's like, it's all me, guys. I was like, what? Did you really just buy us coffee? Like, dude, that's awesome. Like, man, I appreciate that. Like, that was badass. So really down to earth guy, absolutely amazing. Can't wait to hang out with this guy again in Dallas. Maybe, you know, DreamHack ATL next year. I'm not sure. But no, he was on top of everything. But anyways, it was really good. This guy was absolutely amazing. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Your event was absolutely amazing. I absolutely, like, if you're trying to figure out which one you wanted to do, I feel like DreamHack is the way to go. I generally had a better time at DreamHack, and there was all kinds of other things to do and everything like that. It was least expensive, and I felt like I got my money's worth out of it. Okay, TwitchCon, you go there, and you said you went to TwitchCon. That's basically it. TwitchCon, we only went one day. This, I was going to go 3 days, but I had to leave Sunday morning, so it's not like I could. But anyways, closing statements. DreamHack was absolutely amazing. I could not wait until the next one. It's going to be so much fun.